The digital age forces companies to change their organizational culture. Because of this, three shortcomings need to be taken in account. 1. Risk aversion. 2. Weak customer focus. And 3. Siloed mindsets. Each obstacle is a long-standing difficulty that has become more costly in a digital age. Executives typically wait with changing their organizational culture. This causes that they cannot follow the fast-growing digital transformation. As a result, this blurs the boundaries between sectors and boosts competitive intensity. This makes it important for executives to be proactive in shaping and measuring their organizational culture. Companies must support their digital strategies and investments with well-balanced efforts to make their cultures more responsive to customers, more willing to take risks, and better connected across functions. The critical cultural intervention points are a valuable roadmap for leaders seeking to continue in reshaping their organization's culture. Now we are going to discuss each of these challenges in turn. First of all, calculated risks. According to managers, risk consists of executives that encourage experimentation and don't punish failure. However, the term risk is more than that. Risk challenges the companies who are constantly trying to prevail making any kind of failures. Investing in new potentially risky areas and the willingness to experiment has become a major for companies to survive in a digital era. Although three evolutions have made this more frightening. The upcoming transparency, the competitive advantage is less sustainable, and the cost of failure is high. Some companies aim to find a balance between investing in new potentially risky areas and the willingness to experiment in these three evolutions. There are two critical priorities needed for making the right balance. One consists of embedding a mindset of risk-taking and innovation through all departments of the enterprise. Secondly, executives themselves should act brave and honest once they have decided a digital play. Because fast follower strategies have become less safe for companies in a digital era, these priorities need to be mutually reinforced. Fast follower strategies are actions made by companies who instantly imitate the innovations of their competitors. Executives acting brave may require changing mindsets about risk and inspiring key executives and boards to think more like venture capitalists, which means executives should invest more in promising startups or young businesses that have a high rate of return because of their potential growth but are also high in risk. People obtain an appetite for risk when they feel comfortable trying things that might fail. If executives trust the frontliners to make meaningful decisions, it helps them to feel more comfortable. The senior leader's attitude and role modeling can also influence the appetite. This must break the status quo of hierarchical decisions making, overcome a focus on optimizing rather than innovating, and celebrate learning from failure. Delegating authority only works if the employees have the skills, mindsets, and information access to make good on it. Outside hiring can help implement disruptive thinking that is a source of innovative energy and empowerment. Empowering frontline workers is information itself, such as purchase history. Such information helps connect the frontline to the company's strategic vision, which provides a compass for decision-making on things such as what sort of discount to offer their clients. Several benefits appear when using empowerment. Customers experience improve and greater consistency across the business spotting and resolving problems arises. This lowers cost and improves customer satisfaction extremely. Furthermore, when frontline risks are implemented in the organizational strategy, more rapid innovation becomes possible by speeding up repetitors in decision-making, the support, test and learn approaches. Executives need to ask themselves whether they trust their employees at all levels to make big enough risks without blaming them to red tape. Empowerment also has disadvantages. Giving several decisions to their employees gives senior leaders the responsibility for driving bold. Driving bold means taking decisive actions that enable the business to pivot rapidly. At the same time, empowerment requires risk-taking, including aggressive goal setting and rapid resource reallocation. Resource reallocation is typically needed to back up such goals, such as minimizing cost and boosting consumption. While companies normally keep concerned with short-term earnings, the digital era forces them to think in the long term and to implement digital-oriented strategies into their businesses.
Created using Powtoon.